And welcome to this week's Illinois Wesleyan Titan Coaches Show. I'm Eric Stock, joined by Kim Nelson-Brown, the head volleyball coach at Illinois Wesleyan. Coach, good to have you back.
Thank you for having us.
It was a great week for the Titans this week. First, the Elmhurst tournament, taking down two of the top teams in the country, including the defending champs, beating Hope and Calvin back-to-back.
It was fun. It was a great weekend. I think, we talked with our team last week, just saying that, in previous years when we've played top teams or nationally ranked teams in the top 5, for example, it's always like if everything goes perfect, we might have a chance to beat them. Going into it after watching film and having the opportunity to kind of dissect their offense and defense a little bit, we knew player for player that we could go head-to-head with them easily if we played our game, and obviously it worked out in our favor, so we were very happy to see that.
And perhaps the experience that you had prior to that earlier in the season against some top programs like WashU, Wittenberg, etc., it seemed as if they had nothing to be intimidated by or anything of that extent.
That's part of the reason I've created the schedule I did this year. One, knowing the talent that we had on our team, plus the talent coming in on our team this fall, but also with for us to compete at a high level, you have to play those teams over and over again. And as I said before, when I've talked with you, starting off 0-3, most coaches would be upset with that, and I was not upset by that at all. I was inspired and knew that when the team started clicking and we, were able to put a couple pieces together, I felt pretty confident in how we could play.
And you weren't quite at full strength at that point early in the season too, which of course
Correct.
makes a big difference.
It does.
So now you have conference play starting with North Central at Shirk Center on Wednesday night.
Yes, conference is always tough. There's never an easy match for us, and I think sometimes our players have a tendency to put a little bit of extra pressure on themselves because conference play starts. We only have one opportunity at each team, but with the schedule we've played this year, I feel pretty confident going in that they're going to look at it as just another match like they have so far the past 3 weeks, and just handle it point for point and just focus on what we can control.
And the Barker Chevrolet Volleyball Classic coming up in the next round. Rose Holman, Wisconsin, Oshkosh, Tufts, and Cornell. Give me a rundown of the field there.
Once again, another difficult tournament. Oshkosh started the season ranked. They're still receiving votes. They've competed with some really strong teams throughout their start of their season too, so I expect them to be a tough game. Rose Holman has had a successful start. They're with an interim coach right now, so again, it's the unknown because you kind of get used to how the previous coach coached their team, what kind of offense they ran, what kind of defense they ran. So this is going to be a little bit new for us on Friday. Going into Saturday, Tufts is also another team receiving votes for the top 25. They made it to the Elite 8 last year in the NCAA tournament, so I expect them to be extremely strong. And then we wrap up with number 25 Cornell, and Cornell is also an extremely tough team. They've got one of their All-Americans is an outside. She's returning this year, so I expect that to be a really tough match also.
And with the success last week in the 2 wins against top teams, some more national attention for Tyler Brown, your daughter being named a National Player of the Week for Division III.
Yes, it was pretty exciting. I think without the players that we have on our team opening up holes and giving her one-on-one situations, it's a whole different ballgame. And so, Tyler's receiving the honor, but it is a true reflection of how this team is playing together that leads that honor to go to her, but it's definitely a group effort.
Well, we appreciate the time. Keep it rolling. Best
Thank
of luck
you.
as you start conference play this week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.